I feel as if it's a bad sign for a video if the intro includes an apology. That being said, sorry guys, we gotta get this hard body done. So in this episode of Pugliese Speak Shop, we're gonna try and get this hard body done. Ish. So like we said, guys, we're back on the hard body, right? And the reason I said it includes an apology is because the consensus has not been good lately. Kevin mentioned it. He said after last video where I said, "Are you guys bored of it?" He's like, I was with him like that night when it aired, and he's like, "Yo, yeah, we're bored of it." Sorry, guys, I apologize. There's gonna be a lot of apologizing. Megan pointed out. She said it's kind of like, was a comedian years ago. He had to think about Loch Ness, right? Like, oh, we're looking for Loch Ness. He got pulled into that show, right? Kind of like Bigfoot, right? Looking for Bigfoot. They never find him. They never find either one. It's just like an hour of a bunch of guys walking around the woods or sitting in a boat saying, man, he's not over here either. Because it's kind of like what's going on here. You're watching this video like, not done. I know. And it's not because I don't want it to be done. It's because this thing's been fighting us tooth and nail, right? I mean, everything. I couldn't change headlights without things being rusted, you know. Everything we do, we fix one thing, two more break. And it's one of those things, man. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it can't be that bad, right? I don't think it is. I think it's a mixture of a couple things. First off, this is supposed to be a quick thing. I bought it. I didn't realize how bad it was, guys. I didn't look at it right, and we've talked about that. It's kind of a trend. I do that sometimes. So I was like, oh, okay, make a couple videos, get it running, use it as a driver, sell it, whatever. Well, that proved not to be true. And then I fell into this, okay, I'll just finish this. Okay. And next thing you know, I got a bunch of money, not a bunch, but enough thrown at it that I don't want to just walk away from it. I have my pride to where I need to finish. You guys are all watching this. If I don't get it done, what kind of mechanic am I, right? I mean, we already know I'm a hack at best, right? So at this point, I got to try and save face a little bit, you know? So I don't want to just walk away from for that. But most importantly, and this is the God's honest truth, guys, if I don't get it running, done, looking decent, and out the door, what kind of example is that set? You guys know recently I had some things happen where I think about that. Examples that are set by people in whatever position, whether it's a father figure, somebody at work, somebody, I don't know, even somebody you look at on TV or a YouTube video, and you're like, oh, this is pretty cool. What kind of example am I setting if I'm like, yeah, we got to save these cars. We got, you should be in the garage working on stuff. You should be doing stuff. And then I get burnt out on a truck, and I'm like, forget about it. And I sell it half done. Or whatever I do, right? What kind of example would that be? Well, I don't want to be the bad example. I want to be the guy that, I want to be the guy that gets it done. And I'm like, hey, you know what? That guy got it done. Cool. Now, there's a lot of guys, and sometimes myself included, that be watching this saying, yeah, you're also the guy that's throwing money at a piece of junk, and you're never going to get your money back. Nobody cares about it to begin with, whatever. And you know what? That's probably pretty true in a lot of ways. But I don't care. I'm going to get it done. We're going to get it the way it needs to be. And I'll be honest with you, we're probably going to get it out of here because it's not really my style. And it's giving me a little bit of heartache too, right? So all that being said, we got to get to work. So this is a mess still from when I left town. So we're gonna take care of that, and then we finally got the parts in, and we got some stuff to do. So I'm gonna shut up. We'll get after it. All right. So for the record, there's a gap from like what you just watched and what you're about to watch, because I filmed that little bit walking around the truck. A couple minutes after that, Kevin showed up with Michael and Wade, and we drank some beer and we messed with that Honda motorcycle for a while. They took off. I was cleaned up my tools and I was about to start recording, working on the truck, when my buddy Frank called me and told me about Gary passing away. That turned everything upside down. Obviously, it's not the emergency, it comes first, right? And then we spent the week taking care of Gary's car and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, definite priority. Car came out amazing. Runs awesome. Hopefully you guys saw the video. If not, go back, check it out. And now we're back on this thing. And that's kind of brings us up to speed. So that's why you might notice things might be a little different. Whatever. You know, that's what's going on. And yeah, so we're going to work on this and enjoy the struggle. All right, guys. So, like I said, workbench is all cleaned off. Tools are all put away. This guy still kind of sucks. And yeah, so we ran out of fuel on this little guy over here. And then Wade found this guy out behind the shop and compensating or something. But it worked, kept us warm. Good to go. All right. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. This thing. So, oh, see, it's still falling apart. You guys remember we took the O2 sensor out. This is what an O2 sensor looks like inside. So, yeah, there's that. And this bung, adapter, whatever, was stuck on, never coming off. And we made it look, well, it's definitely never coming off. So here's a new O2 sensor. And so like I said, orders just a bung, right? Here's the box, guys. Probably not necessary, but we got it. So, hey, don't pay attention to that right there. Okay, yeah. So, we got it, and yeah, we'll pull it out of the box now. All right, first off, genuine Nissan parts. That's how you know it's good. But look at the size of this little fella right here, right? And then the box that it came in, right? I mean, there's nothing else in here at all. Look at this, nothing. It's like throwing a hot dog in a hallway, right? What are we doing? This is why we're paying. I paid $15 for shipping. Now I know why. Not all. All right. We got the Bosch premium oxygen sensor because, you know, it's better than a regular one, right? We got that little guy. We got the genuine Nissan part. We're going to put them together. I hope they go together, right? So, we got it. Just, okay. Let me, let's put it on the right way. If you guys are counting, I just had a 50-50 shot on this side, and I blew it, you know? So, what are you going to do? All right, well, here's this monstrosity. That kind of looks like, that used to kind of look like that. All right. All right, we'll put this guy in the truck and call that one complete. All right, so this little fella right here, right? Remember we tried to get the O2 sensor off with it, but it wouldn't do it because this here kind of just like, not to that extent, but it spread to where it wouldn't hold on. However, this worked flawlessly putting it in. You don't got to over torque it. The wire came right through here. Done. Easy day. And there she is. Right down there. The wire's a little long on the replacement one, so just wrapped around there a little bit and put a little tape on there. She's zip tied in place so it doesn't grab the steering shaft. That could be bad. Put this, well, I wrestled this thing on there. It did not want to go on. But she's on. So everything should be ready to fire back up and check the fluids and all that, because we did do an oil change. And then I want to make sure that the windshield washer fluid works. Don't have any. So the kids should be down here any minute with that. So, waiting on him. Yo, that was on cue though. There he is, looking all sorts of Kenny Powers like. Thanks, buddy. Yep. Hey, Stella. Hey, Stella. Where are you going, ridiculous? Oh, what's the matter? What are you doing? What are you doing? She's ridiculous. But we also got some work over here, huh? Huh, Stella, what are we doing? We got the tailgate open, guys. All right. This little guy here is missing over here, which is good, I guess, because this side over here doesn't work so good. So we got this guy working over here, but not so much over here. And since that's not there, we're calling this fixed. So, why'd you leave me, dude?
Watching the dog.
I'll allow it.
All right.
So now he brought the windshield washer fluid. We'll dump some of that in there and check that out. Put this guy back together, and then probably yank off this busted bumper. Yeah, so we've already pointed this out, but this thing, like, it's all rusted and it kind of sucks. I'm just gonna yank it off. That felt really, really good. Now I gotta figure out how to get these things off. Probably rusted on. Guess we'll find out. Oh, sweet, a bee's nest. All right, guys, so what do you think, huh? Tell me that doesn't look like 1,000 times better, huh? I've always liked these mini trucks either with like a roll pan or just taking the back bumper off and it's like a makeshift roll pan. Just cleaner, you know. Still got the place to mount the plate right there. And you can see we got wires hanging, right? So you have the two, these two guys here. Those are the lights for the license plate. And that's for the trailer package, if you can believe it. So we'll probably, I think we'll yank off the trailer package because we're not done with this thing. And then we'll get like a universal single light just to put right above the plate. And that'll work. So it's kind of funny. Obviously, this wheel's the one that spins. This one I mean, they were tight, little rusted on, but they all came off. All three of them, no problem. Over here, trash. One of them, the nut was so rusted I couldn't even get it. It was gone. It was almost gone. So we got the old death wheel out there and just got after it. As you can tell, I started with the smaller one. Didn't work, so we got the big guy. And I was pretty certain that I broke it and like locked the motor up, but it just kept popping the breaker and just going right back. So I don't know why. I don't know why these things happen, but it's off. I'm happy. There you go. All right, guys, all cleaned up over here. Clean up a little bit over there. We got some washer fluid in there. Didn't fill it all the way up in case it leaked, but son of a... Yeah, it looks like at least a little bit. Awesome. Where the hell is it leaking from? Well, that's what I'm thinking those two little lines are. Yep. Just got a little leak. Let me just see if this thing works. Let's do that. Maybe, I don't know. This thing, guys, I don't know, you know? That's what we're working with. One of them works. Well, that works. All right, so we're not all win today. Let's do some math. We'll figure it out. Yo, so I started thinking, I really can't do like a win to lose ratio until we figure out if this thing like starts and runs. Because since we did the tune-up oil change and all that stuff to the motor, we didn't even try to start it because we didn't have the O2 sensor. See how it goes. Well, it don't smell good, but yeah, she's a runner, so I'm gonna write down the math. I'll come back. All right, guys, we'll do the math together, all right? So we got the rear bumper taken care of. We got the tailgate working. We got the O2 sensor in. And if you guys heard, it sounds like that stumble's gone, so that's good. Can't really tell until we take it out and drive it, but it already sounds better. So that's like, I don't know, a couple right there. Windshield washer fluid, what are you gonna do, right? It half works, but it leaks. So, yeah. It's gotta be like an 80%. And where I come from, that's a B. So, it's a lot better than his truck was doing before. So, oh, and the oil leak's fixed. I didn't see the oil leak. We'll see if it gets, but yeah. Yeah. It's going to do it for this episode, all right? I'm sure you guys are happy to hear that because I know nobody's liking this thing. However, all right, we're approaching the end, all right? We got next week, this weekend, I'm going to finally address the elephant in the room, cut out that rust on the frame, weld in new stuff, take care of a little bit of rust on the body, like in the bed, do a little bit of body work. We're getting there, guys, all right? We just got a little bit left to do. Bear with us, because I'm going to tell you what, we got some cool stuff coming up, and I know you're going to dig it, all right? But if you like the hard body, hit me up. It might be coming for sale here pretty soon when we get all that stuff straightened out, all right? Till then, like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, tell a friend, and as always, thanks for watching, guys.